I'm here with Tactical Haptics, and they're working on this technology called Reactive Grip. And basically in the handle of this device, which is a modified Razer Hydra, they have some plastic feeling pieces that move up and down on your hand while you grip it. There are 4 of them, and this is designed to simulate just a couple different tactical sensations. So right now I have a gun in my hand on the screen, and I can orient it thanks to the sensor. And when I shoot, I can feel the pieces move in my hand, which kind of gives me the sensation of the kick of a gun handle in my hand. And this is a machine gun, whereas before I was using a pistol. And of course it's kind of a similar feel, but it's rapid fire. This one is I have a sword in my hand, and there's a dummy in front of me. And as I swing through him, I can kind of feel that feeling on the handle, and I can stab, and it kind of gives that appropriate pushback on my hand as I go through the dummy material here. And this one I'm using a ball and chain. I don't know the technical name. Flail, Morningstar. Any one of those. So I'm spinning that around, and I can feel it kind of pulling around my hand as though I'm holding the handle, which is a really cool sensation. I think this is my favorite one of the demos, and I can, if I get it right, I can swing and hit these objects, and as they hit, you can feel it as well. But I think the coolest part is just kind of feeling the mass of that ball go around, even though you're not swinging anything in real life. What's the reaction been here at GDC?
People have been pretty excited about it. You see a lot of people looking down at their hand and saying, whoa, what are you doing here? I felt like I was really hitting something, or I got a kick from the gun, right?
So can you tell me a little bit about the system?
So we're using a motion tracking system just taken directly from the Razer Hydra, and what we're building on top of that is a new form of touch feedback, which we call Reactive Touch Tactile Feedback, or Reactive Grip Tactile Feedback. What it does is it moves little slider bars around in the handle and makes it feel as if you're holding a real device.
And how did you kind of stumble upon this way of giving people a tactical feeling?
Well, it's an iteration of a past device that we made. We, in the past, made a more Xbox-style game controller where we put skin stretch feedback into, or tactile feedback into the thumb sticks up there. And then we realized that if you actually made something more like an active grip, people would be more involved with the experience. It'd be more engaging. How
much do you think it would cost to get a kind of system like this that's a Razer Hydra plus the tactical technology?
So if we go through and do a Kickstarter campaign, which we're hoping to do this summer, the target price for a developer kit would be about $150, we think.
And would you be building upon the Hydra itself, or coming up with your own solution for tracking?
That's a good question. Right now, we're using the Razer Hydra because it's a good short-term solution. It may be what we end up releasing. We're still unsure about that.
And ideally, would you want to license this technology to other companies or sell your own product?
I think probably the licensing route would be what we do, but what I've found so far in talking to people is until there's hardware in existence, no one really wants to develop to it. And so I think bootstrapping this with a Kickstarter campaign, get things out there, get a developer community started, and then trying to do the licensing route is probably the path that we'll try and choose.
And you were telling me that you had kind of more refined technology that works on a smaller scale, maybe for other applications?
Right, so we have a version that you can hold between your index finger and thumb. It also has 2 of these little slider bars on it. It's capable of going through and giving you guidance for being able to navigate around in 3D environments, and it's really nice for being able for things like robotic surgery or robotic catheter insertion, or even hand rehabilitation.
What's your favorite demo that you come up with so far?
I like the Morningstar one, where you can swing the ball and chain around and you can feel the reaction forces in your hand as if it's really something swinging around overhead.
And are there any other demos that we didn't see today that you've experimented with?
We've done some golf demos, fly fishing demo. It's really really nice, the feeling of the mass of the fly fishing line going back and forth. Or you can give a golfer a reference for the rotation of their club head. That could actually be good outside of a gaming environment for golf instructors.
Okay, well, thank you very much.